Hi everybody, my name's Mark, and today I thought I'd take you on a quick journey through the Bible College. So I'm walking along the drive now and pointing towards the property. This is the garden block at the top end of the property. Got two students there who are about to do some work in the garden. Today's a work day and the students are just getting themselves organised. So this road separates us from a number of our neighbours on that side there who have always been very good to us. So we keep on walking down. There's some tapioca over here. It's a plant where they eat the root. It's a tuber, like a big long potato. Some of the banana trees that are in abundance on this property. I don't know if you know, but there's about 70 different varieties of banana. Okay, as we keep moving along, we start coming towards where the different dwellings are. You can probably sound that I'm not at my fittest at the moment, but the weather's a little bit against you as well. It's about 30 something degrees Celsius and probably just over 65 to 70% humidity. There's our little generator. Well, actually it's quite a big one, so that kicks in when P&G power drops out. Does a great job powering up the entire college grounds. And so now we're coming to some of the dwellings, and that house over there up on stilts is our campus manager's house. It's Richard Tahart's house, and the area underneath it is a really nice spot for some communal gatherings. As we keep going along, getting close to the gate, typically security would be here to open the gate for us, but security's busy mowing the lawns at the moment, so that's good. That's what they're supposed to be doing. There's upper in the background, you can see there the new library and admin centre. Here we have a classroom, and then swinging down this way we've got a little bit of a store over here where students can buy some food for themselves, and then I'll walk along the student cabins, and over there we've got little Murphy, one of the children of the students. He's an adorable young man, obviously enjoys the swing. So this is the ladies' ablution block. We've just cleaned it up and made it new. There's the men's toilet block, and we keep moving along. Here's Marlo getting a bit of food ready. All cleaning up. Thanks, Marlo. Some of the boys getting their tools ready for today's activity. Hopefully they don't spend too long there, but get into the garden soon. So here's a nice big oval. Play a bit of volleyball, play a bit of soccer, play a bit of rugby. There's security doing the lawn mowing, so that's great. These are the cabins. Those cabins there that you see at the end, and these are the cabins that have been put up in the last 4 years or so. It's the ablution block at the end of the oval, so that the people who live at the end of the oval don't need to walk all the way to the other side. We keep on going now as we get through the part of the property where people live, and pretty soon we get to the bottom garden block. And so lots of students have got their own garden plots and they grow their own vegetables, and that supplements their diet. They're excellent gardeners, but they do have to work it hard. So they've only just been given their blocks, their plots, so at this point in time there's still a fair amount of work that they need to do in getting it ready. But I'm sure that they'll do that, and before too long this will be producing bok choy and beans, tapioca, yams, cocoa, which is sweet potato. So it should be good once all of that's up. This here is like a permanent swamp, so a lot of produce grows in there. And now we're getting towards the end of the property, the back end, and sometimes when the river floods, all of this is underwater. And I'll show you in a minute how high the water has to go to flood, but believe me, it does. It gets up right to the top, runs over the bank, and all of this here is underwater. And as a consequence, some of the fencing gets pushed over as well. So we're coming to the back end of the property now, and so you can see that the river is actually quite low down, and you see some people from the settlement on the other side, and you can well imagine that when it rains, all of their possessions are washed away and they've got to start again. So it's quite sad actually. So I'll walk you back now, and we'll walk down the other side of the property, and I'll show you the accommodation that we as staff have. We actually live very well here, truth be known. We've got comfortable housing. They're not the same necessarily as in the west, but certainly for PNG standards they are very comfortable. We don't have air conditioning, but we have fans, and we all find that that's quite sufficient actually. Yeah, it's warm, it's sticky. There are times when it is very uncomfortable, but we all knew that before we came to the field, so there's no point in complaining about it. We'll just accept it and move on. We sleep well at night, so again, no reason to complain. Actually over there you can see some of the water that we suck up from the river. We put it into those tanks there. They're like two big holding tanks, and then we from there pump it around the property so that students can flush the toilets, they can have showers, but we do remind them that they are not to drink from that water because it's not filtered. So it's only used to flush toilets and to have showers. And we've got the same, we've connected it to our housing as well, so that the students don't think that we only have rainwater. We've got the river water as well. All of us drink rainwater for drinking. It's our potable water. So this building that you see up ahead of you is our workshop. It's 2 sea containers, and we've put a roof over both of them, and that works really well. That's the boys' bunkhouse. So a lot of the single students live in there, and very fortunately they all get on very well with one another. We keep moving on. That's the bunkhouse, workshop, sorry, bunkhouse. I hope they don't live in there. That's the Kakaruk house, or the poultry. There's some poultry behind that black tarp there as well. We just bought some 3-day-old chicks, and we'll raise them and then we'll sell them as meat birds, and it produces a nice little income for the college. It's one of our sustainability projects. Here's the hey Boo Boo Murphy, you're right there. Yeah, good blah. So here's the Kiwi House. So this is the house where the New Zealand missionary lives in. Over there we have the diploma classroom. Doesn't need to be as big as the certificate classroom because we don't have as many students. That longish house there is the Klein residence, and at the back of it is the classroom for the Klein children. So Greta jumps in there and teaches the children. There's homeschooling. And then that is our house, and that serves us very well. It's got the photocopier in there as well, and a resource room, because we've got enough room, and so that works well. And then now we're back to the garden block at the top of the property, This trampoline is a favourite for all children, underneath this wonderful rain tree, as you can see. Beautiful shade. And then over here we've got these students busy working, busy cleaning up. Today's a clean up day, so they're chopping things away, cleaning things up, so that's good. And then you see behind the fence there all of that green stuff. It's called kungo, and they pick that every day and they use that to supplement their diet. And over here we've got the ladies busy working as well with their bush knives. They do lawn mowing with their bush knives, and they make it look so simple, but I tell you, you try chopping grass like they do with a bush knife, I guarantee you, you won't be able to do it like they can. Their wrists are incredibly strong. So in amongst all of this, we've got a number of pineapples, and their job is to clear all that grass away. Thank you, ladies, you're doing a great job. Smile for the camera. That's Christine smiling away, and there's Kissa, and the one there in red is Ruth, who doesn't want to look at the camera. Hey Ruth, come on. Show us your big smile. That's it, well done, that's it. All right, balmy go. Thank you. So that's a quick tour of the college.